Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are currently working on still killing the Contained Concord. We are about to start our final offensive against the Valen Cooperative, and we are still working on breaking through the Trappist system. That'll take a little bit more time, but we're currently on slow speed. Let's go ahead and fix that. And also, let's go ahead and head into the Wodriak system and do a simultaneous attack in their backline at the Rieger system, and just take up basically as much as we can back here that's undefended, and there's a lot back here that's undefended. Like, we're going to be able to take a huge number of systems back here. Most of their systems are actually undefended. So they've got Wodriaks, they've got Ulcad, and they've got Lishvul here. So everything else here we can actually take, and we can get to. So they're kind of screwed. We don't have a situation like we do with Trappist up here. That's for sure. Okay, so how goes Gem Karanog? As I expected, kind of poorly. The Colossus is going to beat them, for sure. And we're probably going to end up using the Colossus to get the other one. I really wish they'd fix this bug. It's very annoying. Of course, I also wish they'd fix this late-game performance. From what I've been reading online, there is not really a computer in the universe that can handle this game in the late game. Primarily because a lot of it is single-threaded, and it just doesn't work very well on multi-threaded processors. And it's just trying to compute too much on a single core, which is a bit unfortunate, but I sympathize. Being a developer myself, I know that multi-core processing is kind of annoying. It's not that bad, it's just kind of annoying. And when you're working with an existing engine, like the Clausewitz engine that they use for all of the Paradox Grand strategies, it can be hard to justify completely reworking the engine for that sort of thing. So, I mean, I get it. I just think that when they came out with Stellaris, or rather when they started developing Stellaris, might have been a good time to think about doing it. Hopefully, they've made improvements to the engine for Imperator Rome.
New world has been secured for our colonists.
That's my hope. I am really looking forward to Imperator Rome. We are going to bathe Gem Karanog, and in the meantime, we're going to be ready to jump. It doesn't really matter either direction, I think. We can kind of take a million things. But I'm really excited for Imperator Rome. Ever since I played Rome Total War, the first one, I kind of fell in love with that era, and I've been looking for something to scratch that itch for a long time. I've been thinking about going back to Rome 2 Total War since they've been developing that a fair amount recently. I just haven't had time. But I'm definitely going to play Imperator Rome. And definitely going to play that on the channel too. I might play Rome 2 if I run out of other things that I want to do and Imperator Rome still isn't out yet to scratch that particular itch. But for right now, that is not the plan. Let's see, we are still in a holding pattern up over here. This game will of course be wrapping up relatively soon. We don't have too much more to do other than continue to push in. It's going to be 2 more wars tops. And they're going to be pretty quick, right after the other. Just because we've got defenses in place. We'll be able to take out the Hive really quick. Unfortunately, it looks like the Hive has not managed to fully take these over quite yet. But they probably will. As we continue to beat up on these guys and they want out of this war increasingly badly. So that'll be actually really convenient. The Striker is just about done charging its weapon. So, yep, there we go. And as far as Legion 01 goes, we should really be pushing through here. So come on to Suyo, then Barben, and then up to Bintu. That's all the further we can queue right now because of FTL inhibitors, but that'll be fine. We are, of course, also bombarding in Wodriaks. The Elbekin colony. Elbakin colony? Why would I say that? That's clearly an E. There's no reason to say Elbakin colony. I don't even. So, it's still not showing the FTL inhibitor in Gekidum, but there is an FTL inhibitor here. There is a colonized planet, and it does inhibit FTL. So that's going to probably be the next target. I mean, it doesn't really block us the way Dissidia does, but either one would actually be fine. So let's go ahead and hit... So actually, let's end up going this direction first, so that we can go like this. And then we'll bring in our Colossus later on, after we've cleared the way a little bit. Excellent. So Trappist is now in our hands. We'll toss that at the Valen sector. There we go. Excellent. Well, let's just continue mopping them up here. 45 more days until we are in the Bintu system, and then we'll be able to clear up a huge amount of their backline over here. Separate them from the human harmonious kingdom. That'll be nice-ish. I mean, it's not hugely important, but it's fine. And one of the reasons you can actually tell, now that I'm thinking about it, that we're having single-threaded issues as opposed to actual full-on computer lag issues is note the tooltip and the mouse cursor. The mouse cursor, you'll see, moves smoothly even when the game lags. So it's clearly not the CPU choking, it's just the engine isn't multi-threaded enough to keep up with the number of calculations it's trying to do. Legion 01 is currently attacking over here. Oh, they've got a decent-sized fleet over here. Well, it's about to die. And they're already warping out. Yeah, they're just getting wrecked. Not too much they can do. We're just so far ahead in tech. Never really had a chance.
Is tracking a new enemy fleet.
2 new enemy fleets. Okay, that's a transport fleet. That one is attacking our Colossus. What? Where did they come from? No, seriously. Where did they come from? Well, I guess we just hope that our Colossus warps out. 28 days. Well, they are attacking the station as well. Come on. Emergency FTL. Gateway construction site in the Seikaro station. Okay, where is that? Here? Right, this guy. Gotcha. Okay, go ahead and do that. And to think, I thought we were safely behind enemy lines here because we had no vision on anybody here and they just appeared. Lovely. Well, they are actually getting distracted by the station here. We might actually be able to keep our Colossus alive until we can emergency FTL. Yeah. 9 days. They are completely distracted by the station. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Got the Colossus out. Fantastic. It's not going to show back up for 4 months or so, but that's fine. So rather than hitting Gekidum immediately, come over to Cowboros and then come back to Trappist. Just take that all out. We don't want this happening. I just can't believe we managed to evacuate our Colossus there. That was super, super lucky. How are we doing over here anyway? Okay, go ahead and attack to Vicult. To Vicate. To Vilcate. One of these days I'll get it right. It's to Vilcate. Oh boy. Apparently that is not my strong suit.
A new world has been secured for our colonists.
So we are kind of bogged down with this fleet in Wodriax, but that's going to be cleared up pretty soon. The ESS Striker will be showing up here in another couple of months, but it's going to be basically anywhere. It's going to be a very long ways away from where we need it. Looks like they're hitting the Dimmus system currently, so we're going to need to go ahead and keep chasing them. It's going to be a little bit on the annoying side. Of course, Legion 01 needs orders, so come to the Landiz system, and we're just going to push our way off this way. See what we can grab over here. 20 more days to the Trappist system. Come on, guys, I need you over here, because then we need to go to the Dimmus system once you're done with that. All of these guys are heading over here. They're just gonna run around in a circle trying to kite us. Good news is we will eventually catch them, because we kill stations so fast. So come on over here, then over here, then to Gekidum. They might try to run over there. We're going to have our Colossus back in under a month, so that's great. You're done with the Landiz system, so hit the Hixar system now. Excellent. And then we're going to hit Inthor, Matsonia, and then Lishval, and take out what we can here. And then we're going to back out of there and hit Ulkad, and then just try to keep these under control. Theoretically, if we can kill this fleet, they can't build any more, the Valens. And they can't, none of their allies can get any relief forces there. So that's great. And I think we're going to catch these guys in this system. I'm like 94% certain of that. Come on, guys. Perdition beam. Perdition beam. Nope. Unfortunate. We will definitely catch them in the next system. There we go. 35 days until we get here. I'm not sure where exactly these guys are attempting to go. Oh, they're going all the way up here. Oh boy. They're just being really obnoxious, aren't they? We're not far behind them. There, we caught them. Excellent. Okay, so we caught those guys. We do need to come into the Inthor system here, and then the Matsonia, and then up into the Lishval. They've got all of their fleets into Oreb now. They might try to take out Rigor. It's fine if they do. Oh, they're actually attacking the Fleone station and Rigar. Okay, whatever. Have fun throwing your ships away. Our Colossus is actually right here. It's kind of convenient. It's still going to be a while before it can get to Gekidum. But we're going to go ahead and get it started. And come on down to Gekidum. So we want you to come down here and bathe Gem Fengurum. That'll be fine. So that'll be about 200 days before we get there. We're at 56% war exhaustion here. So we do need to start thinking about how we're going to wrap this up. I mean, we don't need to wrap it up, but we need to start thinking about how we want to. End goals and all that. I mean, I've already pretty well established what our end goal is. We want to wipe out the Valen Cooperative, the Human Harmonious Kingdom, and the Hisma Eradicators. And the... whatever these guys were. I don't remember their name. It had 2 eyes in it. That's what I remember. How goes our bombardment in Wodriax? That should actually be coming along pretty well. Yeah, only 3 pops left to go there. Okay. We are a long ways away from this bombardment. I don't want to leave our Colossus alone again, because they appear to have some sort of a stealth tech. Or no, I know why we couldn't see them. This is just a nebula. At any rate, we don't have reliable sensors in this area. I don't know if the subspace sensor array here, the sentry array... Oh, hello. That's not actually working. Upgrade to sentry aerials. I don't know if this will be able to pierce the nebulas once we actually get this finished. It might be able to. Okay, where are we here? Okay, come on down to Olcod. This station is not going to hold if they decide to attack it. 1.6k. There's no way that holds. They did manage to take back Rigor, but that's fine. Not concerned about that in the slightest. We've only got a couple of places that we'll need to bombard up through here. So, we've reached the peak of what this fleet can reach. As soon as we're done bombarding in Wodriax, this fleet will become the raiding fleet, and this fleet will become the bombardment fleet. However, interestingly, this fleet will be able to reach everywhere that this one can. Which is nice. I am completely fine with that. So this Exterminator Hub. This Colossus is on its way down here. I have no idea why I was about to say Exterminator Hub there. I managed to stop myself, but... We're the Exterminator Hub. That's a Colossus. It's not even comparable. I don't get it. See, this is what happens when I'm trying to push ahead because of the Battle for Azeroth launch. This is what happens when I'm filming 14 episodes a day. It's not pretty. Also not pretty. How long it takes our Colossus to get to Gakidum. Ugh. Takes forever. Come on, guys. So they did manage to take back Lishvul. Are they attacking Suyo? They are attacking Suyo. Okay. Whatever. If that's what you want to do, knock yourselves out. We've taken a huge amount of territory in this war, and we're going to be taking a huge amount more. We're only at 57% war exhaustion. We've got lots and lots of time. We may actually be able to wipe out the Democratic Corinth planets. They've been largely untouched throughout all the wars, but we might be able to take them out. That would be super, super nice. Like, if we're able to completely wipe out the Condign Concord in this war, and then just have the Hive left, we'll be able to wrap this up in one more war. I don't know for sure that we're going to be able to do that. Don't get me wrong. And we've constructed a new gateway in the Trunt system. So I don't know that we're going to be able to do that. It's a lot of planets we still have to take. But we can give it a go. As long as we wipe out everyone else, I'm fine with it. Hey, there's that colony bombarded. Fantastic. Okay, you come up there. You immediately start bombardment on the Arana colony. That's the goal. So now this guy can fly around and grab all of these little systems up here. And then once those are taken out, then we can just bombard in Olcod. And then the Valen Cooperative is donezo. They have nothing left. So we are pretty much done with this. The Valen Cooperative is falling. The Hisma Eradicators are, of course, still kind of blocking us with their FTL inhibitors, but it'll be fine. We'll get through it. There we go. And I want you to come... Honestly, just do that, and then backtrack to here, and then just clean up all of these little areas. Once you've done that, come up to Urav Was, and then to Olcod. There we go. So there's that offensive done. There's literally nothing they can do about it either. Let's see, these guys are attacking Olcod Station. That's fine. They can do that. By the time they're done with that, where are they going to go? Matsonia? If they go to Kothium, they're dead. If they go to Matsonia, we can divert this fleet and wipe them out. I don't think that there's a problem there. The Striker is currently charging its weapon. It is 75% done over here in Gakidum. Society Research Unit Sophont E16 has ceased functioning. It has been noted that the liquid compound Sophont E16 was experimenting on needs to be tightly temperature controlled, as its fumes are aggressively corrosive. Unfortunate. Okay, so we need a new scientist. Well, let's go ahead and recruit a Spark of Genius scientist. That'll be fine. Don't want to rename him. There we go. Many of our scientists are... Wow, this guy's almost 400. Gotta love robots. He's been here almost since the beginning, Unit X7. Do we have any leaders who have been here since the beginning? Let's see. Anyone older than that? 379. Our Valen governor has been here almost since the beginning. 389, of course, Unit X7. 472, Admiral Unit Q8. So he... It doesn't say when his birthday was, so I have to do a little bit of math here. Okay, let's pull up a calculator. 2730